Hello everyone, it's Dale here. Welcome to the new video from the recent trades series. In this video, I'd like to take a closer look at a trade which I took on euro-dollar, and this wasn't an intraday trade, it was a swing trade, which means that I was trading this with a daily chart and I wanted a pretty big take profit, which I eventually was able to take. So let me walk you through the trade and let's see how it went, alright? So what you see before you, this is my swing trading workspace, and that means that this is a daily chart, euro-dollar, and the indicators which you see here is a volume profile. This is a fixed volume profile which shows volume distribution over the whole year. Then there's a VWAP, that's the yellow line, first deviations of VWAP, those gray lines, and I'll also be using my flexible volume profile. That's a profile which you can move around like this. The platform is NinjaTrader 8. That's where I can customize my software exactly to my liking, so that's why I use this software. So let's now take a look at the trade, right? This trade was a long, and it was from this support at 1.1072. It was based on a volume profile setup, which I like to trade when there's a trend. Like on the euro, there was a very strong trend, and I was trading from a significant volume cluster which formed within the trend. The volume cluster was this one. This huge volume cluster formed within this area of the big uptrend, and what I like to do is I like to trade from the beginning of the heavy volume zone, which was in here. This volume cluster represented a place where buyers were adding to the long positions as they were pushing the price upwards, and I was counting on those buyers to defend this heavy volume zone when the price makes a pullback. So the price made a pullback and went long from there. Additionally to this volume profile setup, there was also a fair value gap, which is from Smart Money Concepts, and I like to combine that with the volume profile. The fair value gap was right here. This is the fair value gap, and I trade from the beginning of the fair value gap. In a long trade scenario, that's this level, right? So as you can see, it nicely aligns with the heavy volume zone here. And one additional setup which I had here was a VWAP setup. Let me zoom out a bit. And this VWAP setup was based on anchored VWAP. You want to anchor the VWAP at very significant places, like for example start of a trend. So what we see here is a rotation followed by this strong trend, right? Now in that rotation, by the way, there were massive volumes formed, those heavy volumes, and right here this is where the uptrend started, from this point, right? This was the breakout of that range and uptrend started. So you want to anchor the VWAP at this important place where the uptrend started, right? At this candle. So this is where I anchored the VWAP, and as you can see, the price made a beautiful reaction to it in here, this pullback and a reaction to that VWAP, and the second one right here. See, it aligns with the heavy volume zone, with the fair value gap, and all those setups are pointing to this place, telling me that this is a strong support, right? So those were the reasons why I entered the long trade from here. And let me now talk about the place where I took the profit. I took the profit yesterday, and the take profit was based on volumes, because what's currently standing in the way of that up move is this heavy volume zone. Right, those heavy volumes starting roughly in here, and this is where I took the profit, right? Take profit was in here because there's a chance that the price will want to react to this heavy volume zone and do something like this. So I didn't want to take that risk, took that 242 pips here, and that was it. By the way, stop loss for this trade was behind this heavy volume zone, so it was in here at 1.0888. So as you can see, this trade was a trade with positive risk reward ratio, the take profit being in here, stop loss being in here, and entry being in here. Now, I published this level for members of my trading course around a month ago. Let me show you. So this is our back end, this is where we meet, this is the swing trading category, and right here, this is the table which I posted, and that level on the euro is this one, 1.1072, that's the long. Everybody who's our member could have traded this one with me. If you too want to join us, then it's easy, just visit my website. It is at traderdale.com and click this button, Trading Course and Tools. It will take you to this page, and in here you can browse my trading education and custom-made indicators. There's the volume profile pack, order flow pack, VWAP pack, and smart money pack. You can get them separately in here, or scroll down a bit and get them as one discounted combo in here all together. And if you guys are interested in trading with me and other prop firm traders in a live trading room every day, then you want to click this button, FTA, and it stands for Funded Trader Academy. There's a video where I'll explain everything more in detail, and if you guys find yourself interested, then in here you can book one-on-one call. We'll walk you through the service, show you around, and then you can decide whether or not this is right for you. Right? So thanks for watching, I hope you liked the video, and see you next time. Until then, happy trading.